Thank you, Paula. Because we have a few people who signed up and they can't make it, but they wanted to hear Patty. So I let them know I would get it out to them. So welcome everybody. Welcome. This is I Take the Lead, and we are a leads group organization based out of Portland. We're also in the Seattle area, and we have a meetup down in Vegas. So wherever you're coming from, glad you're here. But today we're here to all hear Patti Keating, who is an amazing coach. I've watched her change people's lives, and I've watched her do that just in one setting. So anyway, I don't want to give you too much because I don't want to create expectations that are way out there. But she's an amazing coach. She's a natural. And I've always told people if you just kind of follow her around, your life is going to change. But she's going to teach us how to today how to get get referrals, get clients, and where to look for these clients. And so I'll let Patti introduce herself and go into more detail about what she's going to be sharing. I do have it on record. There's Patti. When people move around, then it's hard to follow them. So anyway, so Patti, go ahead.
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. Today we are talking about how to attract ideal clients and how to know where to find them because there's so many different ways now to reach people. It can get a little bit confusing, overwhelming, and we can end up feeling like we're putting things out in multiple places and maybe not getting the traction that we want. So I'm Patti Keating. I'm founder of the Entrepreneur Unleashed, and I mentor and coach people on building a brand that stands out, that really tells the world, or more specifically, the people looking for them, who they are. So I'm really excited you're here because we're going to be talking about that topic today. How can you stand out? Who are you? What makes you unique? And what would have someone buy from you over anybody else? So let me start here. I'm going to be asking you questions today because I feel like that really helps to make the training valuable to you. I'm not a person who speaks to speak and be heard, and like I have a script and I'm just going to share it and you're going to sit there and be quiet. I'm a coach. I'm a coach, and I want to make sure that this hour we have together is productive and valuable for you. So let's start with um, how many clients would you like to have? Pop it in the chat. Let me make sure my chat's open. How many clients, if you had a line of people right now, how many clients could you take? 100.
Oh, very
Wow.
good.
That's amazing. Okay. You would not have any onboarding issues with that. You'd be golden if you got 100 new clients today, Ida May. See, I'll put you on the spot too.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they're not all coming on today. I mean, that's how many clients I want total
Okay, that's how many clients you want by when?
by the end of the year, but it's not going to happen by the end of the year.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive, not with what I do. So
What if like some big agency showed up your doorstep and blasted you all over social media and there were 100 people like waiting to pay you?
I'd take them.
Okay. All right. Paula, 2 to 3 at the most at one time. Okay. Donna, 6, Jonathan, 10, 4 to 6 at a time for now. Okay, so that those are great. So let's just focus on maybe kind of the median there is probably around 4 or 5. Let's just say 5. If you were to go get 5 clients, or you had 5 people ask to work with you, so you're not chasing, but they're actually showing up and saying, "Hey, I saw you here, or I heard this about you, or I saw what you said, and I want to work with you." because that is the difference between taking a stand for something and looking for clients. Those are two very different ways of going about business. When you stand for something, you state what you know, you state who you are, you state what you believe, you state what you want for people. And the right people hear that and say, huh, I want to know a little bit more. And they begin following you or reaching out to you depending on where you are, which I think I'm going to ask about that so we can get a little more specific here in a minute. As compared to, you know, working your book of leads, which is great to have a book of leads. We all need to have some leads. And like I reach out every, 3 weeks or whatever and make my offer again. Those are, see, there's a big difference between marketing and sales, and it kind of gets convoluted. Marketing is putting your message out. Sales is what you do with the people who say, I want to know more, or even who you could help. But even when you know you can help someone, you don't just go, well, you might. People do. So let me rephrase that. It might be easier to get that client if you do some marketing first, which marketing is just informing people who you are, what you stand for, what you do, and why they might work with you should they decide to. Then comes sales. But first of all, what I want to know so I can tailor this a little bit more is where are you getting your leads now? Where are you marketing now? If you could drop it in the chat, that would be great. Because there's so many ways to do that. It could be networking like this. It could be social media. It could be, yes, online networking events, social media, Angie, word of mouth. Okay, so we've got speaking. I'm going to write these down because these are good. AI. Is that that's an interesting answer. That sounds like something you're using to support you in getting clients, but where are you putting your AI? So we've got networking. Let me make a list here. Social, centers of influence, word of mouth, referrals. Okay, this is so good. And referrals, because these are all different, these kind of have different strategies, each of these different ways. COI, Ida May, what's that?
Oh,
Attending.
that's Nelson.
Center of
Item A says COI too.
Center of
What is it?
influence.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh.
So when you're saying you market using center of influence, does that mean that you are getting in front of other people's audiences? You're finding people?
can be.
That would be centers of influence would be like somebody who knows that's a like a real estate agent that knows a lot of different people. So it's more
So that's a
referral, but
referral.
it's
Okay.
like they're a center of influence that know a lot more people.
Right. Okay. So referrals.
Center of
And
influence is a little bit different. Um, I myself would not have a referral partner generally with a realtor. It would be somebody that would naturally come to my business for help. So like,
okay, we're going to stop there. We don't need to get into the weeds about this because I really want to be able to go through these different areas and you can apply it how you want. So here's another question, meetup. So let's get that one down. Are you guys that are on social media, what platforms are you on? I don't see a lot of that. I see mainly referrals, LinkedIn. Great. Okay. Samsung, LinkedIn, Facebook, Threads. Wait, it's moving kind of fast here. LinkedIn, Facebook. Okay, IG, Nextdoor. Alignable. Okay, awesome. So let me ask you this. If you had one main platform, this is a social media question, which one would you choose? And you had an excess of leads where you were choosing the highest quality. Which platform would you choose? So kind of like not that you wouldn't use any other one, but what would your primary platform be? LinkedIn. Um, Great. Okay. LinkedIn. Awesome. Okay. A lot of LinkedIn. Yes. Okay. Threads. Okay. So then um here's what we want to talk about for well, let's go back to your message and then we'll get into where you're posting it and how you're delivering it. So all of these referrals, um, social media, networking, let's focus, those seem to be the three main ones. They're all connected by the same message. So if you're speaking one way on LinkedIn and one way on Instagram, and then another way in networking events, people don't have that memory of you, right? They might remember, oh, I've seen you before. But what if you had a message that was so sticky that they were like, yes, I know you from LinkedIn. I saw you, I met you at that, or they're on LinkedIn and they're like, oh, that's the person I met at that networking event last week. What I want you to consider is that what you stand for, why you are in business, what your business does for people is your foundational messaging. So when I say that, I want you to consider, let me ask you this question. Why, of all the businesses you could choose to be in, did you choose this one? Just type it in. Why did you choose this one? It's my passion. Yes. So, okay, keep going. Oh, it's fun. Yes.
I'm laughing because that's where I got hired at.
Okay, well, but you stuck around for a reason. If it wasn't great, you wouldn't have stayed necessarily, right?
Yeah, 25
Um,
years.
yeah, experience as an engineer. So your experience led you
Um,
to help people. Okay, these are great. So employment or fulfilling career is important to people's well-being. Okay, Amy, let's talk about that. Your stand is for well-being. It's not for employment. This is where we get a little like, huh? Your stand is for well being. If you want well being in your life, you must find employment that fulfills you. If you want well being in your life, give yourself the gift of going to a job every single day that you love, that values you, that treasures your work. Can you see how this message is different than I'll help you find the job? I'll help you get the career you want. So when we go deeper underneath to this question I'm asking you, why, there's gold, and that's your brand. I'll use myself as an example. 22 years in business, never considered changing anything about it. Why? It's who I am. What do I stand for? Freedom and self-expression. They're my top two core values. I help people express who they are in the world so they can create freedom. That's what we're doing right now. My message is clear to me and it's clear to the people who hear it. Now, I don't always say those exact words. That's where we get into some messaging, some strategy. But the important work here is that you understand your message. Otherwise, have you ever felt like, oh gosh, those guys are messaging like this and that's really good. I think I'll try that. And we start like looking around and trying to make, some sort of splash or impact. using what we see as working, but it doesn't work for you. Has anybody ever tried that?
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the reason it doesn't work for you is because it's not you.
Right.
And that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. So let's see. I love the work. I have a real chance to help people. Jonathan has a service value, a high service value. And so when Jonathan speaks, he can talk about the importance of contribution, the importance of coming together. I don't know what you do, Jonathan, but whatever it is, this is why. Right?
Mhm.
And when you tell me what you do, you start to speak. Go ahead.
I write patents mostly.
You write
Allow
patents.
people to own their ideas.
See,
Oh,
there
wow.
it is. Right? And I'm going to take it a step further. I've never met Jonathan, but I'm going to guess that the reason he wants them to own their own patents is so they can be of service to people in the world. Because let
Yeah.
me ask you this, Jonathan. If more people valued service, the world would be a different place.
True.
And
True.
let's go the opposite of that. The reason the world has trouble is because most people aren't thinking about being of service.
True. True.
Okay.
I don't want to help people that I don't admire, no matter
Uh-huh.
no matter how much money they offer.
So there's integrity. So can you see how his values are showing up?
Mhm.
And when he starts speaking about the importance of which maybe you already are, and I shouldn't say start, when you speak about the importance of serving people and that true service comes from your own, having the rights to your own work so you can get it out without it being convoluted by somebody taking this piece and doing this and the other thing. All of a sudden, I can see his integrity. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
So this is the root work. Let's see. I make a huge difference in people's lives and I'm passionate about it. Item A, that's contribution, that's impact. If more people could impact other people, what might change? Great boss and customers helping others. That's service. The part about customers helping others, right? Oh, great boss and customers and helping others, right? So, experience as an engineer. So, do you love engineering? Do you have that mind, Donna, that just figures things out?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Right?
Yep.
And do you love figuring things out for people?
Oh, yes, I do for myself as well as for others. So, yes, I want to be out there in the world to help other businesses with their technology.
And do you know how many? I know you do know the answer to this, but how many people are intimidated,
Yes,
hold
yes.
back? So you're, oh, there's so much here. I'm just thinking of all kinds of things for you all at once. But, and it looks like maybe you're doing this. Your tech challenges solved here. That's good. And you could take a stand that until you have your tech working for you rather than being in resistance to it, your business isn't going to go where you need it to.
Right, right.
So do you
If
see
I
how
may,
that's
if I just may give you just a little bit of content here as far as this current struggle that I'm having that maybe you can help clarify for me. So part of my problem right now, as far as trying to get clients, get them actually involved with me in my business, is that I find that a lot of people number one, they don't have the money because they're in bootstrap mode. Okay. And I'm not having enough of a big enough reach to find the right people. But more importantly, what I'm also seeing is that people don't really care about technology. I mean, what I mean is they just randomly go out and they pick something. They think that it's going to work for them. And they just, and then they're just good to go with it versus the way that I try to approach the technology.
Okay, so the reason they don't have the money is because they don't have the tech. So most times, you guys, the objections you're getting are the reasons that they should buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Think
Good
about
point.
that for
Good point.
everyone. Just think about that for yourself for a minute. When somebody says they don't have the money or they don't have the time, does your service solve that? For maybe not, you're not thinking of it for everyone right now, but I'm guessing that people in bootstrap mode who don't have the money, if they had the technology doing some of the work for them, they'd probably make more money. So we want to think about meeting our customers, our future customers and clients where they are, not where we are.
True.
So I'm telling you guys, like, know who you are, speak from who you are, like all this stuff about you. And then I'm encouraging you to meet your clients where they are. So you're saying the things that they're thinking. I can't afford technology. You can't not afford technology. I mean, it doesn't.
Spin it around. In other words, spin to the opposite kind of thing.
Well, I mean, not necessarily spin. Meet them where they are. What do they believe? You're selling to the belief. People buy based on emotion. And they justify their purchase with logic. We want to think we're very logical. I got the Volvo because it has all the, airbags in the doors, in the rear view, like in the mirror, right? And then, but really, they wanted a freaking Volvo. I bought it because did you see it's blue? And then we can talk about it's blue and it like does all this. But the truth is, we're emotional beings and we purchase based on emotion. And so when you try to push out your message saying, here's what I can do for you, here's what I can do for you, here's what I can do for you, and there's no emotional resonance, people don't hear you. People just don't hear you. So we need to get over into their life. And the thing that I love to hear from my clients and for myself is like, it's like you're in my head. Because I'm saying the things, I've got this amazing product that I'm afraid to put out because somebody might steal it from me. Right, Jonathan?
Yep.
That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So when you're talking and you're saying, or you're writing articles, you're on LinkedIn, these are your articles. I'm not saying these are your like, hey, I'm Jonathan. And, if you're afraid people are going to steal your idea, I could help. But you can write articles, be a thought leader around what you do and why you do it. And then you'll stand out. And then people will come to you. You're not like running a list of leads and like churning leads. Like, well, I got 2 out of 3,000 there, right? That's no fun. But once you start having this stand, this reason, this belief, and you start presenting it through articles, through podcasts, like I'm a huge, larger than big, new Substack fan.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And I'm shouting from the rooftops, everybody over here, come along. Why is that? Because you can write articles, you can do a podcast just with the click of a button, you can go live. It does all your like social media clips for you after you do it. People over there aren't noisy. It's not social media. Social media is noisy. And over 40% of what you see right now is bots. So you're not even really talking to people anymore. And a lot of it, probably around 70%, is AI. People are saying, and you can see it, it's so silly. Like we know AI wrote that, and I really don't want to ever see anything from you again. Not to diss AI. I used AI, but people are just like putting more and more out, and it's diluting relationships. Y'all know businesses are based on relationships. It's really hard to build relationships when you're just like putting out massive content and just seeing what comes back at you. But the people who are winning, the people who are growing, they're taking a stand and they're going deep, not broad. You don't need, let's see, what did you guys say? You don't need more than probably, other than Ida May, I'm guessing all of you could get these 2 to 10 leads or clients from maybe 1,000 people. What if you had 1,000 people who loved what you had to say and followed you and waited for your work to come out, your message, your article, your whatever you're talking about, sharing your information rather than dancing on Instagram for 3 seconds, right? Social media is now interest media, where we don't see our followers or friends anymore. We see what Meta thinks we might be interested in. And we see what other people are interested in. And we see how that lands and if we object or not. And honestly, it's garbage. And I was on Facebook early. And I built a lot of my business. Becky can witness this on social media. Let me tell you, get on Substack. I know it's early, but I'm telling you, it's the future. Okay, enough about my Substack mini rant. So, where are you guys with? I'd love for all of you to write down like why the answer to the question I ask you. Why are you in business? And what do you want for your clients? That's step one. And we talked about a few of them with you guys. And then step two, what's going on in my future client's head? What's happening with them? What are they thinking? What do they really want? Why do they think they can't have it? Type a few of those in. This is the work that, I'll have clients do this and come back and say, 3 people just reached out to hire me. Ageism has okay. So market to the people who aren't ageist or whatever. Let me go back up here.
Patty,
Yeah.
no, I work for David, so I don't go out there and do that. So I'm just the assistant, the helper, which is what I love to do. But can I answer for him? Because I know why he's doing this.
Yeah, let's put your David hat on.
Okay. That I can do. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Amy, in business because they wish to make money. They want career clarity for clients. I don't understand that part. Career clarity for clients, and they're thinking they want a good job or career, but hard to find jobs. Okay, so you could address any one of those. You think it's hard to find a job, but I mean, what's the truth? Think about this, Amy. When people come to you and they're saying it's hard to find a job, what do? Maybe you help them see their value. Maybe you write a list of their skills. Maybe you make a list of their possible employers. So you can, so they can feel like you see them. People want to be seen and heard, especially before they hand over their credit card. business to make a difference and they're gaining clarity and confidence. Yeah, so please explain why Substack is good. Amy, I did an hour-long training yesterday in my Facebook group. If any of you would like to watch that, I'm happy to share that link.
Oh, sure. Would you
But
mind?
basically, it's not diluted with garbage. It's deep and meaningful writing and communication. People are respectful. Can you imagine? Um, there's an algorithm, but it's not like Meta's. So you see the people that you follow and subscribe to. It automates, you guys, you're going to get me on a Substack rant. If I write an article, I can then read it and record it for people learn in different ways, for people who want to listen. And that can go out to a podcast all automatically. If I don't want to read it, AI can read it for me and just put it right there. It emails the subscribers for you, beautiful emails saying that this article was just written. Here's a short description. You can have a paid tier and it'll put out your paid tier information where people can read the first part and then say, hey, if you want to read this article and more like it, click here to subscribe. Like it does a lot of marketing for you, a lot of marketing for you. So I'll stop there. And, Patti Keating is my Facebook. I've been ranting because I'm trying to tell everybody, come over here, you guys, before the stampede hits. When like Instagram was starting and like the art people started
Yeah.
using it for their businesses and they blew up. They have hundreds of thousands of followers. That's your opportunity right now. That's what's going to happen on Substack. People are sick of Meta. Now, is Meta going to come back and like clean this up a little bit? Probably, because things aren't going well for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patty, I'm not hearing what you're calling this thing.
It's Substack. Here, let me drop a
SUB?
here.
SUB
I'm going to drop a couple
STACK.
links for you guys. I'll give you
Okay.
my Substack because you can read about. Oh, and that training that I did in my Facebook group is there too. So just come over here and then you don't have to join you're welcome to join my group. But a lot of guys are like, hey, this says for women. Can I join? And I'm like, yeah, come on in. Okay, here's my Substack.
Oh,
So there,
okay.
you can go and see what's going on there. And spend a little time thinking about like what you're seeing and what you might put out. Let's go back to these answers. I want clients to feel their vitality return. Yes, my clients are women who've become disconnected from nature. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, wow.
And their bodies and need permission to and guidance on how to prioritize their own health and well-being. Oh my gosh, it's so good, Sam. So what I'm wondering about this is I'm kind of looking for your values. So vitality, health is a value, right? Vitality, nature, health. So could you take a stand, something like this? Change the words if I miss it, but true health comes when you reconnect with nature. You can't be vital without nature. Could you take a stand for nature?
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
Where are you? I can't. Oh, I guess maybe you're down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so then, hi,
Oh,
Sam.
there's Sam.
Yeah. So then, like, stand for nature. Take a stand I have chills. So here's what I teach my clients. Your stand is a platform. It's like a soapbox, right? It's a platform, and your number one core value is the floor of that platform. And there's 4 legs, and those are your supporting values. So from what I can read just right here from Sam, is that probably, I don't know the order. I'm going to just play with it as if I did know. And let's say that your floor is health. And what supports your health is vitality, nature, well being, vitality and well-being are similar. Anyway, we can take that and then that's what you speak from. That's what your company is built on. That's the foundation of your work. And so then you can say, you will never reach the level of vitality that your soul deeply desires when you're disconnected with nature. It's simply not possible.
Oh, I love that.
Now,
Yeah.
does that sound a little different than, hey, I'll help you get reconnected with your body, which is what she's doing, right?
Yeah.
So that probably for some reason, so that they feel vital again. But I don't understand that when I hear it. It's like reconnected with my body. Like I am connected with it. But if you say to me, you will never experience the level of vitality that your soul desires when you're disconnected from nature. Now I'm like, whoa, I haven't been outside all day.
Yeah.
Right? Do you feel that, Sam? How does that land with you?
Yeah, I love that. I feel like I do try to kind of like make it a little bit more digestible, and that actually takes some of the soul out of it. And I catch myself doing that all the time. And then I'm like, but in
Yeah.
here it's like,
Yeah.
it's
We do
deep.
that. That's normal because when you do what I'm showing you right now, you're revealing yourself and it's scary. And here's what happens when in my company, my tagline forever has been be real. That's what we're talking about right now. Take a stand. We're also talking about that. Change lives. That's the outcome. But when you do that, everything expands. Your fear of being seen and known, even though we say, yeah, I want to be seen and known and be paid, right? But so your fear comes up and everything comes in full quantums. And also simultaneously, your opportunity comes up. And now people see you, eyes are on you, your business grows, right? Because of you're exposing who you are. But that's not what we are taught to do. We need to fit in. If you want to survive, stay in the tribe, right? Oh, tone it down, honey. Nobody's gonna like you if you act like that. That's the one my mom used to say. Like, oh no, I'm not acting. What am I gonna do? So, are you guys seeing this for yourselves? Let's see, Ria, David. I love what I do. I love to create beautiful landscaping. So he has probably a nature value, aesthetics for sure, that is useful for the customer in helping them reach that perfect place. That's aesthetics, the perfect place for them. So the number one thing my people many times will dream bigger than they can afford. Right. So that's interesting. We also try to work within their budget, even if we have to do it in stages. So he's very like visionary, like, yeah, we can do all of this and we're going to break it down for you. So he's practical, but I'm going to guess that he has a really strong aesthetic value. Maybe it's nature. I don't know without like hearing his exact words because then I can see them. But that's what your company does, right?
Mhm.
And the service part is just really clear.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so then,
he has said that many times. That's why I wrote it in there.
okay, good. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing that we want to talk about. Now we got who David is. Let's talk about what's going on in the customer's mind and what does he stand for? Well, the beauty of your surrounding impacts your entire life. If your aesthetics are in chaos, so is your life. If you want a more gratifying experience for your family, your friends, in your environment, it comes down to the aesthetics. And I mean, that's just messy environment, messy mind, right? Something along that line where he really takes a stand. Not just, I can see like the customer support is so important to him, But I would love to see him really talk about the power of aesthetics. What happens when you honor, value your aesthetics? And what happens when you don't? Paula, what is your client doesn't know what you offer will help them because they are unaware of why?
Sorry, that was supposed to say what if. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. What if your client doesn't know what your offer will help them because they're unaware of why?
So that didn't come out right.
Yeah, tell me. Just,
Okay.
Like a what?
So you were just speaking to what I do. So I'm an intuitive empath and interior design specialist, been doing it for 30 years. And I work with divorced women, or now this is where I'm going, is I'm working with
Oh,
divorced women, and just women who are going through a major life transition in
okay.
midlife,
Mm-hmm.
and helping them to understand that their spaces, like you just explained, your spaces deeply impact you, energetically, physically, emotionally, psychologically, all of those things. And so, but when people are going through a divorce or they're going through a major life thing, they don't sit around and go, you know what? My house is deeply impacting me.
Yeah.
I really need to change the wall color. They just know that they feel unmoored. They want to start a new chapter. They're not sure what to do. And I'm all about like, no, your environment informs you and you inform your environment.
Exactly.
It's an
That's what
intentional thing. So that's, you're saying, what are people thinking? What are the words they're using when they're going through these kinds of things?
Yeah.
They're not saying,
No, but what are they saying? No. We don't try to make it about you yet. We're like, what are they saying? Like this divorce, like it's going to take me years to heal from this, or
yeah,
I'm in this
like,
transition and I don't know how I'm going to navigate it, like those kind of things.
yes, yeah,
So then you say in your messaging, women navigating transition, um, I don't know if it's aesthetics or environment, but I would talk
environment.
about the environment always wins. It's a fact.
Absolutely.
Your environment always
Well,
wins.
and
And
when
the
I say to
fastest,
people, like, think of how many hundreds of thousands of dollars at like hospitals and restaurants and, what are they called? Where you slot machines,
Oh, casino.
casinos, like all of those are environments are procured specifically to get you to do a certain behavior.
yeah, absolutely.
So
But you
if
don't
you
need
can
to
do that,
educate. We need to take a stand. It's a little bit different because otherwise we start explaining and then people don't want to buy, right? So
yeah.
you
So,
stand for the fastest way to heal from a divorce is to completely change your environment.
ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Boom. Do you see how, like, boom,
The fastest way to heal. Yeah.
from a divorce is to change your environment? And and people will be like, that's not true. And other people will be like, what did she just say? And other people will be like, oh my gosh, I want to look at that. And those are your future clients. Not everybody's
Yeah.
going to like it when you take a stand, by the way. I get haters all the
No.
time. Haters going to hate.
Oh, I'm a take a stand person, so
Okay,
I
good.
don't.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's it. Like, and then you can take the opposite. Until you change your environment, you will not heal fully from your divorce. So you can
Yeah.
switch them. The fastest way to heal from your divorce, but until you write a couple of different messages.
Okay.
Let's see, where are we? That's exactly what I do. Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay. So are you guys getting some ideas? Does anybody want some coaching? I'm a coach.
Take advantage.
Yeah, for me, it's always hard because I'm not, well, I'm just learning. Becky and I have been taking some classes on learning how to do the AI thing. I've always hated it. I just think it's
Oh, I'll
horrible.
tell you how to do the AI thing.
Don't do it, right?
No, I'll absolutely do
Oh,
it.
okay. But it's trying to learn the new ways. We've been in business for almost, well, 50 years. So it's me learning to do this part of it. And how do I help David
What do
by
you
getting
want
clients?
AI to do for you?
Well, I don't know. we're just trying to find new ways to get more clients.
Okay, so here's the first thing you do. Here's the first thing you do.
Okay.
You go into Claude.
Who?
Claude AI.
Oh. CLAUD?
E.
E. Okay.
AI.
Okay.
And you tell it what you stand for.
Okay.
And you tell it all the stuff we're talking about, what your clients are thinking, what they're saying, what they're wanting, why you're doing the work you do. If you have anything written that's been like that you love, that's been successful, tell it to analyze the voice, tone, messaging of that piece of work. And then once it tells you the answer, copy the answer it gives you, open your settings, go to voice and tone, paste it in, and click the button that says, always respond with this. You just trained your AI to speak like you.
You lost me way back there, so I'll have to listen to this again to figure out what you just said. So I am not technical person, so yeah.
You're just going to put what you said, David, I love what I do. I love to create beautiful landscaping, into Claude, and you're going to say, tell me the voice and tone of this message.
Okay.
And then put some of the things your clients say in and say, tell me the problem these clients have. And then you copy the answer it gives you and save it in your settings. And tell it,
okay,
that's it. Like that's its job. That's how it talks now.
So Chat GPT won't do that because Ria's got Chat GPT.
Yeah, you can do it in Chat GPT. I just like Claude better.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I just know she has that. So yeah.
Yeah. So just do Chat GPT.
Okay.
I think Claude's a little bit better with like marketing, but
yeah.
I mean, you can. Okay. Yeah. So this is what's happened is our marketing has gotten way more sophisticated. We used to just be able to talk about stuff and people were like, oh, that's cool. Tell me more. Right. But then it was so easy to sell online that all these internet marketers came in and like started like telling people they were pushing pain points and you're doing it wrong and selling tactics and all this stuff happened. And then the market, like people were not getting results. They were getting screwed, right? And now we're in a trust recession. So we have to create trust with people. How do we create trust with people? By sharing who we are, by going a little deeper, like on Substack, by not sending out sound bites and 30-second reels and kind of attention interruption tactics. We don't need more attention interruption. We already played that game. It's over. I'm a early adopter and an innovator. I'm telling you, I see what's coming. Becky can vouch for that. I was teaching about this before social media happened, like that it was going to be hot, right? And so what was my point? I was explaining myself. Oh yeah, it has to collapse. But inside of the collapse, something new always emerges. Something new emerges from what we wanted rather than what we didn't want. That's what I see on Substack. I mean, the internet marketers are going to come there too. So get in while you can, because it's going to like
People want
we'll see.
People want authenticity now. I think that's what it is, Patty, is that because of AI and because of, like you said, everything that's happened, people don't know, they don't trust what's real or what's not.
That's
so
true.
like with, you know how the pendulum, it either swings this way or this way. And I think we're coming back to, don't be surprised. And you're probably already aware of this or probably already think this. People are going to start, I think, writing again.
Yeah.
Like old fashioned writing people notes and mailing them, getting back together in person, face to face with people. Like I think people are going to be like, I need to touch, feel, see real things.
You're right. You're spot on. My son just started a company. I'm so proud of him. My youngest, it's called the Lost Letters Collection. And it's historical like scripted letters. He has a different font for each character telling these stories of time that people receive in the mail,
Yeah.
and they love it. So absolutely. Absolutely. So how's our time? Oh, we're almost up.
Oh, we're almost out. Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want any help with this, message me. I'm doing a Substack workshop next week. If anybody wants to go all in on Substack, I will show. We're going to create your publication. We're going to get your profile done, and then we're going to create a strategy for your content plan. It's next Wednesday, I believe, at 10 a.m. It's $350. I'm only doing 5 people because we're gonna A to Z it. And then I have other things. If anybody wants to just reach out for a quick complimentary call and see what's going on with you, I'm happy to support you. And thank you for
Can
being
you
here.
put your info in the
Yes.
chat? Yeah, so that they can reach out to you. And then is it okay if because I'll grab it from chat, and when
Yeah.
I send out the replays, I'll send your info.
Is that what you want oh, wait. No.
Whatever you want to provide.
No, not that. Here, let me delete that. Websites are old news. I meant to say my email.
That was your email, Patti@PattiKeating.com, right?
Oh, yeah, it was.
There
we go. Yeah. Or you can text me. Here's my phone number to text me. And it's supposed to be a 5, not a percentage. There we go. And we can just talk about
Can I ask a question? I'm curious. Amy, what do you do? You've been on here listening to all this. You're muted.
Yeah, so I'm a career coach.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have any questions about my business?
Just basically, we're just curious what you do. Where is everybody local, or are we all over the place, Becky?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm in Tucson. I used to be in the Pacific Northwest, but now I'm in Tucson.
okay.
Seattle.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. Any questions?
No, I don't. Does anybody have any questions before?
I got one for you, Patti. So great content. Could you give us like a 5-minute summary of just some basic wrap up along with your suggested action steps to be able to take your content for us to customize it for our own use and then be able to put it into action? Maybe you can condense what you did.
Say what say what the work we did in front of someone. Put it on those platforms. Write an article on LinkedIn. A lot of you are on LinkedIn. Tell people what you stand for.
Okay. And then also with Substack, can we get a free account?
Substack is free, 100%.
Oh, it is. Okay. All right. Okay.
Forgot to mention that other thing. There's no charge for that, right? It's amazing. Oh, well, let me just say this. When you get, I love this model so much. When you get paid subscribers into your membership, they take 10%. That's how they make money to support themselves.
Oh, okay.
Fine by me, right? So there's no ads, you guys. There's no ads.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
So when you're having a conversation, all of a sudden you get on Substack, you don't have that product that you were just talking about with no computer.
Oh, right.
On.
No. Nope. None of that. It's so refreshing.
Yeah.
Like I went there. The way I got started, I put up I started seeing it. So I put a question on my Facebook profile. Hey, who's on Substack? And what do you think? And it was like all these people saying, I love it. Oh, it's deep. And I went over there. I felt so calm. I was like, oh my gosh, this is refreshing. So
yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Anything
else, Becky?
No. I want to thank everybody for being here, and make sure you grab Patti's information. Although I'll send it out. I gotta make sure I have it because I don't have your number. I'll send it out with the replay. I'll go ahead and send everybody a replay later or tomorrow.
I'll also drop my information on my workshop. I've still got a couple spots. Is
Yeah,
that okay,
please.
Becky?
Yeah,
In case
please
anybody
do.
wants to come.
Yeah, and also I'll send that out as well
It's right. I just did a post on it.
for your workshop on Wednesday, right? About Substack.
Yeah, it's right here.
And also, Patty and I are talking about having her do workshops in person, like quarterly. Lisa may have a location.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
she checked into it and it won't work.
Oh, it won't work. Oh, okay.
No, because I was there when she checked.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And
She tried.
I checked with Kevin, and that's not going to work either. So, well,
Okay.
we'll see.
One thing I want to say is, Patty, I am always impressed how this is so natural for you. And you
I
come up with
know.
all these things, and it's like, where does that come from? I mean, is it just you've always been this way? God has blessed you with this ability to do this, or have you learned to do some of this stuff, or what?
That's a great question. Thank you, Ria. I've kind of always been this way. Like, I love people, and I've always wanted people to feel safe enough to share who they really are from a child. Like, I was always really curious. My mom would be like, "You can't just walk up to people and say hi." And I'd be like, "Why?" Like, what are you talking about? Maybe you can't. Right? Like, I was, and then I knew I wanted children, so I got a degree in child development. And then when computers came out in the 80s, you're welcome, Jonathan. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I was like, oh, computers are going to be in homes. People thought I was crazy. So I got a computer science degree. And then I've always been fascinated with marketing. As a child, like 8 years old, I would ask my friends at McDonald's. We'd go to McDonald's. It was kind of new back then. And I'd be like, why would you drink soda that has like coloring and chemicals in it? Like, why would that? Just because they told you it's good doesn't, it's not. Like, and it started this whole, what is happening? Like, marketing is powerful. We need to understand it. And so then I went on and got my marketing degree and finance degree. And then when the, advent of social media, those all, and then my coaching certificate, right? Certification, and that all came together and helping people with their online marketing and so yeah, it's a conglomerate of who I am. And that's why, and I'm modeling what I want for you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just do who you are and you'll thrive.
You have a real gift, my dear.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
she does. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate that.
Natural. So yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Patty.
Nelson.
I'm so
I
glad.
appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for everybody who's sending out thank yous to Patty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I will be sending out the replays, and I'll see you on Substack.
Yay! Come over and say hi. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you, Paula.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, Patty.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sam. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Let's see.